Hey, it's Summer from Hammond's Nest, and I have a cute Easter spring project for you today. I started with a couple of these Dollar Tree bamboo wreaths, okay? And the first step is going to be you're going to use one of them as the base, but you're going to cut open one of them. I already did it, but you would cut all that string off to get it where you could shape some things how you'd like. So you see me gathering a good little bunch there. This is going to be, we are making a bunny bottom or bunny head, working on one of the ears. The most important part is that you have on your two ends that thicker part of the bamboo, because we're going to work it into the base of our bunny. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm taking some jute string and I'm going to tie up and shape one of my ears. I'm going to wrap it around, just keeping it all tight, so you're basically making your own form. I'm going to keep doing that. Speed that up for you there. And you're actually going to do this twice because, of course, you need two ears for a bunny. So see, that's how it's going to look there when it's all tied up. And you're just going to secure your ends. And like I said, make another one so that you end up having two ears. And that's why I said that was so important to have that thicker end on that bamboo, is because you're going to use that to work it into. It ends up being really tight. You can secure this with a little glue if you want to, but if you do make one of these yourself, you'll see just how tight it goes in. So I had no worries that it was going to pull out, but if you wanted to, just a little extra, could put some glue in there. But it kind of looks really floppy and organic because it doesn't have wire. You could take that extra step and put some wire if you just wanted to shape them and make them look a certain way. But so now that that's done, I'm going to be ripping some fabric, okay? And we're just going to kind of embellish this plain bamboo wreath a little bit more. So get you some strips of fabric and you're going to start wrapping. You'll see what I do here. I'm just going to start my spot with a little bit of hot glue and I'm going to start wrapping around the ear until it's all kind of just adds a little extra touch, I think. You could do this with a lot of things. You could do this with some greenery or something if you wanted to. There's lots of ways. When you see the end result here, there's lots of ways to make this one your own. But the fact that I only have $2 invested before my embellishments is really, really exciting to me. So if you haven't seen these bamboo wreaths at Dollar Tree, definitely go grab you some. I have a few in my stash to do things with. So anyway, I'm going to keep wrapping. I just think it adds a lot of interest. I didn't want to cover up the bamboo, so some of it's showing, but it just adds a little extra touch, okay? So now that that's done, I'm going to take some wire cutters and snip off that extra bamboo that's sticking from where I worked in my ears. And then it is time to do some floral work on the bottom. So I've got some pretty spring florals. And I had this, I don't know how you say it, peony or peony, but I had that pretty peach and pink peony flower that I wanted to use as kind of like the tail of the bunny. So in lieu of like a cottontail. But now I'm just starting with the base of greenery. I'm adding a little bit of lavender. And I'm just working that under the ribbon and into the bamboo wreath. And using a little hot glue to secure it. Kind of get it to where I want. And so that's all going to come together nicely. A nice little spring, happy colors, bright colors, Easter colors for sure. So getting that all glued in place. So whatever florals you have lying around, I'm sure you can come up with something. And even like a cottontail would look pretty. All right, next for our last embellishment is going to be make a beautiful little bow. I'm going to actually put it at the top between the ears. So I'm cutting some strips of ribbon. Really, however long you want is up to you. But I'm just picking out some coordinating fabrics, and then I'm going to layer it in my hand back and forth. And once I got this finished, I want to edit to add that I chose to put in some ripped green fabric and some burlap just to add in a little extra fluff. So the whole thing is the same. This is how you make the bow. Kind of just go back and forth in your hands, crisscross it, and then tie it off. And trimming it up here. And then I'm going to just simply tie that to the top between the ears. Get it real nice and tight so it stays in place, or you could use some glue to secure it. And then, like I said, there's the green and the burlap that I ended up adding in the bow, and that's it. So it's budget friendly, it's super simple, and it's so beautiful. I really enjoyed showing this one to you. I hope that you're inspired to make one of your very own, and if you do, I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.